Hey guys, I'm here with the main man himself, with Kajetan. He just won the Zagreb regionals in Croatia. So Kajetan, what did you play?
I played Fiendsmith Ryzeal, something new with some old ideas. The deck was brilliant. I mean, I won basically every game except against my teammate. So yeah, let's just get into it.
Okay, let's get into it.
So the standard Ryzeal stuff, 3x, 3 eyes, 3 Toad, 1 node, is just starters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Standard.
Then we had the Fiendsmith stuff, so 3, 1, 1. So the reason why you played Fiendsmith is because they give you better boards. Like you can make, on top of your regular Ryzeal stuff, you can make Desiree, and again in a mirror match you can end on Lacrima plus a Requiem, so you have Paradise for the duo drive and stuff like that. So it's such a huge edge in the mirror match because the deck suddenly has much more pushes. And it's not just in the mirror match, in general, like even if you play versus Deep Barrier or stuff like that, the deck just it just basically plays like a Kashtira Fiendsmith control, but you have much better engine, supplementary engine, and the engines can somewhat bridge between themselves. I'm gonna show you the extra deck, but yeah, this is the idea.
Okay, a standard Fiendsmith lineup.
Yeah, I guess. Then some hand traps, very standard. 3 Nibiru, 3 Fualos, 3 Droll, 3 Ash, and 2 Veiler. Yeah, I think these ones, and I'm also gonna add the impermanences.
Yeah.
So 17 hand traps, very solid. Like this deck, despite playing Fiendsmiths, can still run a massive amount of hand traps. Yeah, they were good. Like Nibiru is, I think, one of the better cards this format. So is Droll. It's like bad into Malice, but it's just broken into everything else. So yeah, I'm very happy with all of the choices here.
Great.
Spells, 3 Bonfire, more starters, and the 2 cards. I don't play more because I just don't play Desires. I think Fiendsmiths are far superior to something like that. One Tract, of course. One Paradise. Like I said, this card is just such a great interruption. It makes your endboard even more layered. It just really works very nicely.
That's great, yeah.
And then 1 talent for side deck purposes in the main. It's also solid to have one talent in the main. Extra deck, first 2 Detonator, 2 Duo Drive, completely standard. I paired this up with these 2 XCs, and that's it for the rank 4s. It's realistic, you don't need any more. You just control the game with these cards, and the Fiendsmiths take care of the other problems, like sending stuff to the grave and stuff like that, outing cards. This guy is especially insane because he's Light Fiend, so you can normal summon Ice, special summon Toad or X, and you make this, you blow up their board, or you bait an Imperm and stuff like that, and then you go into Requiem, and you just do the regular stuff.
Insane.
And Bagushka is pretty solid as an extra rank 4 in the mirror and stuff like that. It's a cool card. And then one Aggregata, of course. Moving on, the Fiendsmith stuff. Requiem, Lacrima, Agram Day, this card is insane. Like, so what you do in your opening play, you basically make Desiree. You have to open the Fiendsmith or Tract, but you make Desiree, and then you make Agram Day with this plus with Desiree plus Sequence, and then you special summon back the Lacrima. So now you have level 4, and you can extend your plays. X is again live, stuff like that. Because you only control level 4s. And then your opponent's turn, you of course can revive this with the Lacrima. This guy, I still play this because I don't want to use the Accident Light every time I go into things. SP, I never summoned it. I think it's pretty whatever, like it's basically Donner 2.0 or whatever. Then for fusions, Necroquip. Necroquip is nice because it's you make this from Fiendsmith, and what it does is basically every time someone hand traps, or if you go for node, you draw a card. So it's a very nice. It just gives you like 1-2 draws.
Nice.
1 Desiree, of course, the man. And lastly, 1 Chaos Angel. This card is just broken. You can always, when you go through the Fiendsmiths, you can always make the unaffected plus the other, because it can be destroyed by battle. And you can also go through this all of this stuff when you start with ice, and you still have your Ryzeal stuff in your hand. And this card is basically a win condition in the mirror match and against a lot of other decks. On top of it, it's also like a 350 body that banishes something, so it's very strong. This whole Fiendsmith stuff just makes the deck so much more explosive. Side deck, Purulia, of course, broken.
Yeah.
I would almost put it in the main deck, but I think it's a bit too risky. But yeah, it's broken. Lancea, it's for the Malice. I played versus like two of them. Good card, of course, and it also has like niche applications versus like Runics, and even against like I guess if you expect evenly, so like yeah, against Runic decks basically. One Rogue Veiler, yeah, this was like a good going second card. Maybe I wanted to have talent in the main, but this could have been Duster. I don't know. I think Veiler is also fine. Whatever. Because I play 3 Thrust, this card is insane. Like going second, this card is super strong in more control-oriented matchups. Going first, this card is going versus everything that plays hand traps. Yeah, this card is phenomenal. I played 2 Metaltronus. This card is insane in a mirror match, and it's also good versus the Kashtira Fiendsmith stuff because you can get a Light Fiend immediately and start playing. Yeah, I think it's mostly serves that purpose, but. It's basically similar to like other board breakers, but it's for the mirror, but it's also good going first. So yeah, it was a solid card overall. One called by the Saki won me against Labyrinth. And then for the traps, 1D barrier for the mirror match. You don't need to play more, I think. Like Thrust is just more flexible, and if everything resolves, you win in the mirror matches anyway. So, and then for the generic stuff, one Daruma, it's the best you have versus Malice, and it's also good versus other generic stuff like Snake Eye and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the deck. It was insane. Like of course, it's a bit of a novelty, so players weren't prepared. But it's still, even in the vacuum when everybody knows what's going on, it's still a great option, I think.
So you were 6-1, right?
Yeah, 6-1 after Swiss, yeah.
Okay, great.
First place.
Congrats again, Kajetan. Thank you for the profile, and
Thank you for having me.
we'll see you back soon, right?
Yeah,
Of course,
definitely.
of course. Okay,
Bye.
see ya.